This is a kind of a quick teaser and something I've been wanting to do on my favorite guitar player. I say that a lot, but I really mean it this time. This is a little bit about George Barnes. I really wish I could play more like him, and I'll probably spend the rest of my life trying to quote his ideas a little bit better. For you guys that don't know about him, let me tell you a couple things. His first recordings with Big Bill Broonzy are really good. There's a whole series of octet recordings that he did when he was a session musician for, I believe, NBC, and they were produced for the radio. Very progressive sounding. Definitely listening that's could be a little abrasive if you've never heard anything like that. Generally, my wife doesn't like hearing it, but it doesn't matter to me. Sounds like Peter and the Wolf on steroids. But anyway, I tried to cop a couple ideas that I hear George Barnes doing. I located his method book that he produced in the early 40s, and it's all based around a cage program where we use chord structures and then impose all the tones of the scales, or however you want to treat them, over those chord formations. So one thing that's kind of signature is he has these great rakes when he plays. So when I start, I played in B flat, and I just played this B flat major, and all I do is I hold the pick, and I try to hold it, I don't know, with 2 to 3 fingers. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but if I hold it relatively tightly without it flexing, I have a very percussive sound to it. So the phrases will generally start with a rake. I'm not saying always, he has a ton of different ideas, but you know, George Barnes for beginners, I guess, is the best way to think about it. I think it's what Thumbs Carlisle kind of did when he played, was it Springfield Social, where they talk about all the famous guitar players at the time, and George is one of them. So when he tries copying George, he kind of does all these rakes. So anyway, so over the 1, and in the middle, I like playing this ghost note, where I might try to mute or play it open. So when I play it fast, you can tell that you can't really hear what the tone is. Now when I play the 4 chord, I do the same thing, where I'm walking up from the tonic to the 3rd. And when I do the C structure, which is in his book, for the 4, I do the same thing. So that'll work over the 1, 4, and 5, and that'll kind of give a kind of a automatic George Barnes sound. The other thing is on the 2nd chorus, I believe I did something where I'm playing in the A structure. So I'm playing the A structure, and I slide up to the 3rd, and then I slide up to the tonic, slide into the 3rd, to the 5, 6, to the tonic. And what I'm doing is I'm just bending to this, let's see here, the 7th right here. And that kind of sounds good. The other thing too is it seems like a lot of the sounds tend to be on the 9th. So if you want to bend a note, like if I use in B flat, and I want to begin a phrase, that kind of has kind of that sort of sound to it. anyway, I have more ideas I want to share, and I'll probably put some out there on the video. But for now, I think this will kind of get you rolling and be about as much as I guess I want to give away on this this installment so far, because gosh knows I have a ton of stuff I need to study and work with. So anyway, I'm going to try to play a short etude out, and look forward to talking to you guys soon.